What's up guys, welcome back to Fantasy Lutfi, and this video is a guide, some sort of a walkthrough on how to plan for Game Week 34. As you guys know, Game Week 34 is the first major double game week. Do remember that in Game Week 33, Crystal Palace will be playing Everton at home, and that is an extra game for them in Game Week 33. So Crystal Palace and Everton will have a double game week in Game Week 33. But this is the major focus because a number of teams will be playing twice, and it is crucial for us to plan ahead of time and bring in players from these clubs that play twice in Game Week 34. And if you guys still have your bench boost, triple captain, it is a great time to utilize them. Don't forget the other double game week, it is on Game Week 37. I'll be doing another video on how to plan for Game Week 37 in a few weeks. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, do subscribe to me. And if you have any questions on Game Week 34, which players you should bring in or anything, do let me know in the comment section below and I'll reply to you guys as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for the support, and now let's take a look at the teams that will be playing twice in Game Week 34, and I'll be showing you guys how I plan to utilize my wildcard and use my bench boost in Game Week 34. So the teams that will be playing twice in Game Week 34, it is Newcastle, Manchester City, West Ham, Watford, Liverpool, Everton, United, Crystal Palace, and lastly, Arsenal and West Bromwich Albion. So these teams will be playing twice in Game Week 34. And ideally, you want to be transferring in players that are from these teams from now until Game Week 34. If you have the wildcard, like I do, use it in Game Week 33. Because do bear in mind that you can't use your bench boost and wildcard in the same week. So if you guys want to use your wildcard, use them in Game Week 33 or 32 if you prefer. And then in Game Week 34, use your bench boost or triple captain. So with these teams in mind, I would like to show you guys how I'm going to plan for Game Week 34 and show you guys who I'm possibly going to bring in into my team. So this is how my team will look like in Game Week 34. I've taken out all the players that will be playing only once in Game Week 34, except for Heurelho Gomes. He's the Watford goalkeeper, and I think I'll be better off with another goalkeeper. So now let's start replacing these players with players that will be playing twice in Game Week 34. So first up, my replacement goalkeeper is David De Gea. I think that Manchester United will be playing their butts out because they are chasing the 4th Champions League spot. And in Game Week 34, they're playing against Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. And I think that they have a good chance of getting a clean sheet. So De Gea is my first goalkeeper. The other goalkeeper that I'm going to replace is Adrian. Yes, the West Ham goalkeeper. I think that he is a better choice than Heurelho Gomes. And West Ham has been strong as of late. And looking at how their fixture is like, they'll be playing Leicester and Watford. I think that against Leicester, they'll be able to give Leicester a run for their money to make sure that if Leicester were to win the Premier League, they will be able to do so because they are a stronger side. So West Ham and Leicester, that match should be a cracking match, and I look forward to watching that game. So now let's move on to the defenders. Well, defenders, it is a little headache for me because lots of people to replace, but let's go for the easy one first. Let's go to the forwards, and I'll be bringing in Romelu Lukaku simply because he has 3 double game weeks and it is a long-term investment alongside with Ross Barkley. And the other striker that I'm going to be bringing in, it is a non-conventional one. but I hope that it pays off. Yes, it is from Manchester United, and it is not Anthony Martial, but Marcus Rashford. Well, at £4.5 million and against Villa and Crystal Palace, if Rooney isn't back at that point of time, Rashford should be starting. Hopefully he is healthy from now until game week 34. Hopefully he starts in strike position and will be able to score some goals against Villa and Palace. So Marcus Rashford is there for me. Now let's move on to the midfielders before lastly moving on to the defenders, because the defenders is a little bit of a problem. So for midfielders, first up, I will be bringing in Mesut Ozil, simply because he is the king of assists this season. Really great player. I think that he'll be able to do lots of damage for Arsenal in that double game week. Next up, I wanted to bring in Roberto Firmino, but sadly he's injured. We're not too sure when he'll be back. But as of now, I'll be able to only bring in Felipe Coutinho and not Firmino. Next up, it is another West Ham player to make up my midfield. And let's see, yes, it is here. It is Antonio. Well, it is some sort of a dilemma for me. I'm not too sure if I should bring in Antonio or Lanzini. So if you guys have any suggestions on whether I should bring in Antonio or Lanzini, do let me know in the comment section below. It would really help me. As you can see, in his last game in game 31, he scored a total of 9 points. So that is great stuff by him, returning from injury not too long back. So should I bring in Antonio or Lanzini? Leave the suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks so much, guys. And now let's move on to the defenders. Well, defenders should be pretty hard. I'm going to be bringing in one of my most trusted defenders all season long, and it is Nacho Monreal. Yes, he and Hector Bellerin has been bringing me lots of points, and I think that they'll continue to do so. Next up, I'm looking for a Liverpool defender. Not too sure where he is. Let's go to Liverpool. Can you guys guess who it is? Yes, it is Nathaniel Klein. I think that he'll be able to do some damage and probably get a clean sheet on assist, because they're playing against Bournemouth and Everton. Anything can happen between that Liverpool-Everton match. Now, let's move on to Everton defender. Can you guys guess who it is? Is it Seamus Coleman or Funes Mori? Well, as of now, I'm leaning towards Funes Mori, because as you can see, the bank balance there is £4.6 million, and I have not much cash left for another defender. So as of now, I'm bringing in Cathcart, and as you can see, my team is fully lined up, and all of these players will most probably be playing twice in game week 34 unless they are being benched by their managers. So hopefully this team will be able to bring lots of points for me. As you guys know, I'm going to use my bench boost on game week 34, and I'll be using my wildcard in game week 33. So if you guys have any questions, feedback, some comments on my team and how I plan to go into game week 33 and game week 34, do let me know. Do let me know what you guys are planning to do for game week 34, and it should be a great game week, double game week, and I'll check you guys soon for the next video on my game week 32 preview. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and if you guys have any questions, don't forget, leave them in the comment section. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more Fantasy Premier League videos. Take care, and I'll see you soon.